Hey, everybody. Hey guys, I want to thank all you guys for tuning in across the country, Canada. We want to give a shout out to the explosion that's happening within the UFT. A lot of excitement, a lot of things, great things that are happening. Leaders are emerging, and what we want to do is we want to share some great things that are going to be introduced to you in the next couple of days. And this is really going to help you build your business. I want to take a step back a little bit. 8 years ago when we started this, we asked a couple of individuals to believe in us. We went to people's houses. We told them about our vision, what we wanted to do to help people get healthy and fit, both physically and financially. And a lot of people decided to jump on board, and they've made some tremendous progress in both their physical fitness and also in their financial situation where they were able to retire. Well, every time that we've tried something, we've always tried to do something that helps people duplicate. If you don't duplicate, what happens is you become a flash in the pan. A lot of times people come and go. We've seen that over and over the past 8 years. People skyrocket and then they're gone out of the business. What we wanted to do was have something that duplicates for the masses so that people can have real residual income. And sometimes you just don't have the skill set to have those people. That's why you have to put your faith in some individuals who have tremendous skill set. And a year ago, I was introduced to Bart over a year and a half, and then he introduced me to Randy. And what Bart's going to cover today is absolutely amazing. And when I posted on Thursday that there is no tool in network marketing that we have at our fingertips, I can literally say that because we know that the technology has just been recently developed. And also what Randy and Bart and a couple of his people and Zach have put together, it is absolutely amazing. So what Bart's going to show you is something that is at your fingertips. You can buy in, or you don't have to buy in. But I'm telling you, this is going to go with or without you. And I'm just so glad and fortunate many of you are here to see what we're going to share today. And also those people that are around the country that have plugged in. Because here's what's happening. The brand new coaches that are jumping in, as soon as they get to Emerald, they're going on a rotator because they know the true value of it. Mm-hmm. For those people that are not doing it, you can sit on the wayside, but I'm telling you, this is about to happen. So what I'm going to do is Bart's going to come up here. He's going to share a little bit of what he's put together and the team has put together, and then after that we're going to take questions and answers from everybody. So without further ado, you know what? One thing is I want to give Bart some recognition, man. Bart is, he puts hours upon hours upon hours working at what he does. And sometimes people call with some simple questions that's already in the training. We talked about this. As soon as you become a coach, you get them to the UFT training so that they can get all the fundamentals and the simple questions asked. Don't be calling Bart and asking them about, hey, how do I do placement? How do I do that? Because we're so busy trying to do other stuff. If you don't take the time to do the fundamental training for the basic training, then when you're asking these small questions, they become irritable, because that is already in the videos, guys. And again, I'm just being truthful here. So without further ado, let's give Bart a round of applause.
So good to see everybody today, and thanks, Pete. Appreciate everything you said. And wow, the great thing about it, when both Pete and I and a lot of the leaders get all these questions, that's when we produce videos, to answer and address all those questions. So of course, if you go to theultimatefitnessteam.com, you log into your account, you click on Elite Coach Training. Step 1 is the basics. That's one thing that we're really plugging everybody that's coming in right now by the masses. Their first step is to get informed, to really get familiar with the basics, the core basics of Beachbody, of everything. Step 1, 2, 3, what do I do? You set up your website, you put your profile picture up. You have to do all those little things right there. That's just part of getting yourself conditioned on getting your business ready to go. So how do we do that? We plug people into the system and let them learn themselves, okay? And that's the way you want your new coaches to do, because you don't want to be that customer service. I had a friend reach out to me and some technical stuff on, because she went to the training, how to set up her site, and she had some other questions. And I said, I didn't cover that in the training. There's probably a good reason why I didn't cover that in the training on setting up your Beachbody site, but technical stuff, we have a toll-free number, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week that you can call. Beachbody, man, they're great customer service. Every now and then you might get a wild card, like we had yesterday, Pete. But anyway, pretty much they're dead on everything. Plus they have an online customer chat. So, but we do these videos. We have these trainings in there for a reason, to help the masses. Now, a lot of people, they have their own team stuff that they do, their own training, their own philosophy. A lot of our leaders, and that's great. But once you separate yourself, you bring in your people, you have your core group, then they bring in somebody, then they bring in somebody. As separations, there's separation there. That's why you have to teach people the basics to plug them into what we have at the UFT. I mean, the ultimatefitnessteam.com, it's basics on how to get started and how to get plugged in, on the importance of hitting Emerald, on the knowledge of Success Club, what that means and why it's so important to be the Success Club 5, Success Club 10, and also the Beachbody Club membership. What does that mean? What is the value of that? That's all in basic training. And then step 3, of course, it covers the MDC dot that has the all-in-one marketing system and all that good stuff. Actually, I'm going to cover that. I just recorded the video this morning to kind of go over some of the new stuff in the technology. So what I'll do, let me go ahead and just play that video, and then I'll get some questions and answers after that, because we've come a long ways over the last year, and I'm so excited on some of the stuff that we've kind of culminated with the whole everything that Randy's been doing over the last year, in combination with MDC dot, the marketing system, and just the tricked out technology that will blow you away. So let me play that video right now. Great. Share screen. Okay, here we go. I want to make sure we're present to everybody. Boom.
Hey guys, Mark wrap-up. It is August 15th. Welcome
to
our Saturday live training event every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada at the UFT headquarters. Thank you, Pete and Sue Pena, for giving us such an amazing facility and always providing this great training. Today, guys, we're going to go over the Getting Fit Together Health, Fitness, and Nutrition blog, as well as the NDC dot marketing system. We have a lot of new features on that. But how all this came about 14 months ago when I was introduced to Pete, and I found out that Beachbody gets 75,000 customers away every month to the people that work in the business. That big giant light bulb came up on my head, because I didn't know that, and I came on board. And I immediately called my good friend Randy Strum, and I said, Randy, did you realize that Beachbody gives away 75,000 customers a week to their team builders? And he said, no, I did not know that. We've got to do this. So here we are, almost 14 months later. About a month after I met Pete, Randy flew into town, because I've been working with Randy for about 4 years. And I said, Randy, got to meet Pete. Pete shared with Randy. We sat down, had a conversation, shared with what he was working with NDC dot, which is an amazing company out of Dallas, Fort Worth. They have an amazing application they're working on. It's an all-in-one marketing system that gives people a contact manager, follow-up emails, and also a couple of different landing pages that they can leverage. And it had some really cool digital technology that would follow them and digitally tag any devices they came from. So it really has really good tracking mechanism. And Pete said that you know what, all these people are just crushing on social media, and I've really never been into it. Could you help us develop a plan? Because Pete found out that Randy is a bit into social media. So I said, could you develop a plan for us to help us, help my team? I want to do something to help my team grow their business. So that set forth a plan in motion over 14 months ago to where you see it today. A lot of it is what you're seeing today on the Getting Fit Together Health, Fitness, and Nutrition blog. A a lot of the strategies. You've heard about possibly heard about the Lead Rotator project, where we have coaches sharing an article to their social media platforms once every 4 days. That drives traffic, which generates organic search results. So we had over 1,000 people a day coming to getfittogether.com. That was not generated by you or me as a coach, because we shared a special link on our blog. So what that's doing, we've been working on this, where it'll generate customer leads, as well as coach leads from all this ginormous project we've been working on for the last year. So today, about 3 months ago, I reached out to Zach, and Zach, I said, it would be really cool if we could add some additional features on the site, because we've never had, like, the only thing we've had on the blog is links to our lead pages through NBC Dot, which if you go into your NBC Dot account, you click on my profile, it's your landing pages. You can see we've Randy and Zach, they put together many different landing pages for all of us to use, so you don't have to be the message. So you can send somebody a video or a link. They can find out more about the business opportunity, about the Beachbody challenge, about the Beachbody on demand. So we have all these great funnels that allow you to market and share this incredible company, product, and opportunity with others. So, but anyway, where all this is leading, I said, Zach, I said, it would be really great if we could have direct Beachbody links, but it'd be coded to the coach when they share their links with their special code. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, NBC Dot, there's a special code. Let me just go ahead and pull this up. It's called NBC Dot User ID. There's a code right here that you can put on the end of any article or the website. Pound, exclamation point 216 is my code. You can share that on your Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever the case might be, just like I did right here. I shared this on my Twitter. I just said, great article. Hey, I have trainings in step 3 and 4 in your quiz training that you can see how to do this. But when people click on this link, they can read more about carbs before workout can help. They might want to find out about that. So by the way, you'll see up here in the top, it's digitally tagged to me. So every single link in this entire blog that we built is all coded for the NDOT technology. And if you share it with your digital link, it's all coded to you. So no matter where they click in the entire site, if they click on one of the banners, here's one of the banners here, it goes to one of our NDOT lead pages. Okay, Beachbody on demand. You see up at the top where it says Sparks Fitness, that's my Beachbody code. That's my NDOT code as well. So if they click into that, they're going to opt into one of my campaigns. But Zach, with the technology, we now have it coded where we have rotating banners, like the Beachbody on Demand T25. We have the rotating banners up at the top. We have the rotating banners on the side. We have links to Beachbody on Demand, home fitness programs, nutrition and supplements, fitness gear, Beachbody apparel, beauty, there's derm, everything that we offer through Beachbody. I mean, a lot of people say, I think it looks like the Beachbody.com site. Oh yeah, it certainly does. Because people, they already know the brand. You know, they might come to our website from an article that you share to find out more about carbs and if it can help, or find out about the effects of alcohol on your health. But people that come to a site like this, they are interested in health, nutrition, and fitness. And they already know the brand because of all the advertising we do. So they might just say, oh, wow, Shakeology. Wow, I've been wanting, you know what? I've heard a lot about Shakeology. Or, wow, 21-day fix. Oh my God, I see those commercials all the time. Let's check this out. So people click on this link. Let me just click on this link right here. And say, oh wow, $59. Man, I'm gonna get that. I need to take action. So they click add to cart. Then they go check out. Check this out. If they go all the way down to the bottom, it's digitally coded to whatever coach shares this. This is our new technology that we did, and this is going to absolutely explode our customer acquisition. And we are just so excited that we have come to this point. It's an amazing technology. But a couple other things that we have, we're going to have a newsletter where people can opt in, and we're going to be sending out a newsletter to people that opt in every single Monday, and we're going to share the latest 2 articles that we wrote for the blog. Of course, all these articles are written by health, fitness, nutrition experts with all the accreditations, national accreditations. It's excellent content. And in these newsletters, we'll be promoting different aspects of Beachbody, health, fitness, nutrition, the opportunity. So all these newsletters are coded to you. Every single link's coded to you. It's just a great way of sharing excellent content, all coded directly back to you, your Beachbody site, or your MVC marketing funnels to help you grow your business. Because no longer are you going to be blabbing all over Facebook, hey, join my Beachbody business. Hey, it works for some people. Okay, we have people making 6 or 7 figures by doing that. But for regular people, that might not be their style. This is the way that you can share content where you can find the people that are interested in health, nutrition, and fitness. And you can work those folks. You can see who likes it, likes the link the article that you shared on Facebook. See who commented on it. If people share your link or your post on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or whatever, you just expose their entire contact sphere with your coded website. So if Judy shares it on her Facebook page, Betty shares it on her Facebook page, and then Bob, that says, man, I need to get in shape, reads the article, and then they click the 21-day fix, Bob's gonna be your new customer. That's how this works. It is so very exciting. I can't tell you how exciting it is. You also see, we also have some new icons over here to the right. So we have a Facebook, we have Getting Fit Together Facebook page, Twitter, Pinterest, and Google+. We just launched all these. These are being developed by me, of course. So there's a lot of work I have to do on those, but if people connect on those, and the main reason for that is to generate the organic traffic for the people that are participating in the lead rotator. And the lead rotator is, if you're an emerald or above, now we have all that information, most of you know about that, but the people participating in this, when they simply share an article every 4 days to their social media. And by the way, the information that you're sharing to social media is all tagged back to you. All you're doing is helping yourself. What that's doing, that's generating massive organic traffic. And we have over 1,000 people a day coming to our blog that it's not digitally tagged to anybody. So if they buy something or they opt into the newsletter that we're having next week, that's going to be tagged to whoever's up next in the lead rotator. That's the value of the lead rotator. And we work really hard to figure out what can we do to enhance that, to improve customer conversion, to improve lead conversion. And this is where we're at right now, and it's we're so incredibly excited. Okay, so I showed you how when you click on any of the links, as long as you share it with your code, how it's all digitally tagged to you. I showed you how the banners work. Now let me just go ahead and click on this. Then I don't know if you saw that, it showed my code in it when you clicked on it. So that's pretty cool. One of the other things that is kind of a nice advantage, when you share your Getting Fit Together blog, and you notice on my Twitter, it said, check out my new blog. I'd say it's my new blog. And so, well, Bart just said, no, this is Getting Fit Together blog. Okay. Well, gettingfittogether.com/my digital ID. They go to this bar. They go to the blog and said, Bart has a health and fitness blog. I'm going to find out what this is all about. The blog is going to customize to your picture and your story. So, guys, this for the low price of what you have for NBC done, and considering Pete Sue has put an additional almost $100,000 in developing this new technology for you as a team member of UFT, this is all available to you for the monthly price of the NBC marketing system. But I guarantee you one thing: this is a great system. If you want to be a part of the lead rotator, great. If you don't, that's fine. Okay. But all I'm saying, if you do not leverage this blog, you're missing the boat, because all you're doing is sharing relevant content to your social media, and we have all the trainings in there. By the way, I'll be putting all new trainings in step 3 and 4 this week. I wanted to do everything with all the new features and aspects of the blog. So I'll be having all the trainings over the next few days within the ultimatefitnessteam.com. Let me see, what else have I might not have covered? Oh, Okay, brand new people. You know, we have a lot of new team members coming on the last couple of weeks. I'm getting a lot of messages. Bart, I went to the blog and it's showing somebody else's name on the blog. And I know a lot of the people that have been involved know exactly what they're talking about. The technology, if you go to the blog without putting the code in, or if you click on my link, you know, and you've never been to the blog before, you're going to be coded to me, or you're going to be coded to a coach in the Rotator. If this ever happens to you and you're a brand new coach, you say, what the heck? Of course, I do have a training in step 4, how to clear your cookies in your browser. But let me give you, now this is going to be in the new training I'm going to do, so let me go ahead and figure out some things real quick. So let's just say you have been tagged. So basically all you would do, you would simply go to your history here, and then you would go show full history. I'm on Chrome, show full history, and then basically clear your browsing data. Now what I would do, now I do this, you know, I really never have to do it because it's always tagged to me, but to really clear it, I would go to the beginning of time, your browsing history, your cookies and other site plugin data, cache images, and
Okay, I forgot to say this, but when you do this, it does not erase your passwords. Your passwords are protected, everything's cool. So I forgot to mention that in the video, so I just wanted to plug that in there. It will not interfere with any of your passwords you have saved on your site.
well, these are the 3 things that you click. You click clear browsing history. You're going to put the data right there. And you're going to wait. It might take a second to do it. Depends on how long it's been since you've done that. Then once that is completed, while I sit here and do some side settings, okay, we're going to go ahead and clear this data. So what I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and cancel this just because I'm trying to prove a point. That's the steps you would take to do that. Okay, there it is. It's done. I would then close out my Chrome. I would open it back up, open my browser back up. This is the first step that you do, so you are digitally tagging your browser. By the way, guys, it doesn't matter if you have a coach, if you have another, if it's tagged in your browser, if you send your link or you share your link with your gettingfittogether.com blog with your digital code, your people that click on it are not on your browser, so it's not going to matter to them. So basically what I would do here, I would just log in to my UFT, to my NBC account. I would log into my account. And then this is the way I know I'm digitally tagged to my own browser. Do not go back to gettingfittogether.com. If you do, you're going to be tagged to another coach. So this is the step you would go. You would simply log into your account. You would then go to one of your landing pages that's tagged with your code. I would go to my profiles. I know this is kind of an extra bonus training, but I'm getting a lot of, we have so many new coaches coming on. I'm getting questions like this every single day. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on Randy's 10-minute video. Okay, so right now you see this is Bart's Fitness. I'm tagged in there. Now, guys, I just cleared my browser, so I'm just going to let's just go to my Twitter page. Well, it's going to automatically be. I'm going to automatically be tagged because I'm already tagged in my browser right now. Of course, I'm logged out. And I'm just going to pop right in, go back to my profile. Then, of course, I'm going to be tagged with my browser. So anything I click is going to be have my information. Let me just show you. I'm going to go back to size. There's my digital ID in there. I'm going to click on add to cart. Check out. There's my ID. There's my name. If I go to any of the articles, let me just go ahead and click on the banner. It's going to have Bart's Fitness right there. So guys, I just wanted to kind of quickly show you how to get your browser back tagged. So if you have another coach come there, just follow the steps I just did. But before you go back to anything, especially gettingfittogether.com blog, because you will be tagged again with a lead rotator, log into your NBC account and click on one of your personal landing page links. That way you're instantly tagged back. Your browser is instantly tagged back to you. So guys, one more thing. Let me just quickly show you our new lead pages. We have brand new lead pages coming up, and they'll be in today. We have, okay, anybody want a new 21-day fixed landing page? Check this out. We have a brand new landing page that will be launched this week. And you'll see this is amazing. We worked with Zach on this. We're going to have one where you can actually send, where you can put your first name and last name. You click show me, it's going to go to this page right here. Pretty cool, man. It's going to have your name, your information. People can watch the video and then click, they can purchase. So we have a 21-day page coming out. The next page we have coming up is the Beachbody Challenge page. And by the way, here it is. It's the Beachbody Challenge page. It has a video, learn more, get started. Plus, it's going to have an opt-in. So all our new sites that MDOT has designed for us, you can send them directly to the site where they don't have to put in their name and email, or you can send them to this what they call a splash page, where they have to opt in. It's great for marketing purposes. So at 21-day fix, we had Beachbody Challenge. Anybody want a size landing page? How about size? We have a brand new size page. This is all connected with your NBC account. We have all brand new marketing campaigns that once people opt in, they're going to start getting emails from you about size. And then this is the splash page. So you can either send them directly to the MDOT page, or you can send them to where they have to opt in to get the information. And that's great if you want to put this on Facebook and see who opts in. That way you can see they'll automatically start getting marketing campaigns. Now we just keep on getting page after page. Beachbody On Demand. We have a brand new Beachbody On Demand page. Cool, man. We even have the splash page. So you have two different options. And we're going to have trainings on all this stuff. We have an new opportunity page. So there's all kinds of different, and this is going to have the splash pages as well. Then let's see, what else is this? A new Shakeology page. Guys, put a lot of time and money in developing all this stuff for you as a UFT coach. You didn't have to write the check for 6 figures to get all this stuff done. You just have to pay a monthly fee to be an NBC customer. Okay, that's it. So what do you get access to? You get access to all the landing pages, all the email campaigns, all the different things that Randy developed, everything within the monthly price of the NBC marketing system, plus your own personalized blog with your picture, your name, and your contact information, with every single link in the entire blog officially tagged to you. Folks, be sure and leverage these tools. Pete and Sue have invested a lot of money to help you build your Beachbody business. Guys, thank you so much. Be sure and watch out for our new training. And the ultimatefitnessteam.com. I have to plug this. So let me see. Ultimate. Matter of fact, Pete and Sue are going to make it a whole lot easier going to this site. And I'll let Pete and Sue, see, sometimes I even misspell it. The ultimate.
I didn't do that on purpose either, but.
So as soon as they get down here, I'm going to let Pete Penny come up, and he's going to tell you how easy it's going to be to go to the ultimatefitnessteam.com. But when you go here, all you have to do is, of course, log in. Watch this video. If you haven't signed up for this, watch the video. It tells you exactly how to sign up. We'll click log in. In the first video, once you log in, it's me, and I show you exactly how to navigate everything. A lot of these little tags are going to be changing over the next week. Be sure and check it out. The new coach training, it shows you everything. The coach basics, advanced training, the NDOT marketing system and landing pages. We have trainings on every aspect of the NDOT system. Plus, we're going to have all these are going to be all new trainings on how to leverage the blog. And if you're very new to social media, or you want to learn a lot from somebody that really knows what he's talking about, is Mr. Randy Shrimp, the Social Media 101 training. Be sure and watch that. Randy and we've been doing events for years. Most people usually charge anywhere between $1,000 to $2,500 a piece for 1 to 2 days of Randy's time, and that's in a group setting. That's not on an individual basis. So this is what people pay to get everything that you're going to learn right here in Social Media 101. Guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
It's not here. Sorry, Pete. Stop.
Hey guys, isn't that exciting stuff?
Yes, it is. Yes.
You know, one of the things, many individuals that are out there. For a blog like that, people are charging $40 for a blog that is not even. I mean, it's like garbage, really. I mean, I've seen it. But what we wanted to do is we wanted to create the best tools for you and give you enough of a skill set for you to be able to dominate on social media. Remember, Beachbody has 2 million hits a month on people searching for our product, either opportunity, product, new exercise programs. So whoever has social media skills and the best tools wins. And over the past 3 to 4 years, some of those individuals that have been paying a lot of money to get themselves up in the top search engines so that they can win, now we have the opportunity to do it as a group. I know Sue my wife had a chance to talk to somebody, and what he did is right before size came out, he was #1 in size. He put all his time and effort into it. And literally, when size launched in 2 days, he went from #1 to he wasn't even in the next 4 or 5 pages. Why? Because people are paying for people to advertise for them to develop stuff. And I know some of these people are spending a lot of money. And again, like I've always said, we could do the same thing, but in all honesty is we want to create a legacy and we want to create more millionaire earners in our company rather than just ourselves just doing it by ourselves, because it just doesn't work like that. Network marketing is about you helping other people. And that's what we try to create here with this blog. Now, I will tell you one thing, and the blog right now for MDOT is $15 a month. And that is just basically for the technology. But when we put all this else in there, we're going to have to increase the price because we just have to. But it's going to be around $25. So it's not really much, but for what you're getting, you really should be paying $75, $80. But again, what we're trying to do is we're trying to create the best tools for you so that we have people getting leads, customers, and coaches. Here's another thing that I want to mention. These customers, we're going to start driving traffic to this blog even more and more and more. What's that going to do? Because now they got ways to opt in to convert. Before we just had the blog and we were getting. So remember, everything has been step by step by step. It's been a fundamentally building it solid so that everybody can participate in it. Now remember, if you're having success, everybody out there, if you're having success doing your own thing, great, by all means. But for the masses that don't know how to do social media, that don't know how to post, don't know how to do all this stuff, this is why we created what we've been trying to do. And that price increase is going to start September 1st. So you'll be able to see all this as we start moving forward. So what I want to do, and then we got like 25 minutes, and we knocked it out pretty fast, because I wanted to open it up for questions for people so that you can feel comfortable in knowing which direction we're taking this. And I know when it comes to technology, I'm going to have Bart answer them. When it comes to building, then I'll be able to answer them. So questions, Bart?
So like as of today, we can share our own personal blog to our social media.
Yeah, you can. Everything's working. We're not starting the sharing project until we have the newsletter dialed in. That should be up on Monday, plus all the new landing pages, because I really want to implement all that before we start our sharing again. And you have the option if you want to go in there and you want to share it to your. Frankly, we're still doing a couple of tweaks to it, and they'll get everything dialed in by Monday. And then I was frankly waiting on it. There's a lot of people already sharing. I mean, I have no problem sharing it. It's all the coding, everything's digitally tagged to you and everything else. But you know what? I want people to have the ability to opt into that weekly newsletter we're sending out, especially, that's what I want. So that's going to be in there on Monday. Guys, there's some really cool stuff I didn't even talk about. Go ahead, Mark.
But it can't hurt, right?
No, it's not going to hurt anything.
So,
but the only reason I would say, just because we still had to do some tweaks on it on Monday, and I'd rather wait. But no, it doesn't hurt at all. I mean, you can do it right now. I mean, I just went in there and I was clicking all around. You saw how much I do this a lot, guys. I really test it a lot. Go ahead, Shan.
It looks like the links on the mobile app don't work. Is that? I just figured.
What do you mean links on the mobile app?
So when they're getting put together, the little lines to
The lines that
all
Kathy,
that-
you can click
yeah,
on
they
it.
don't.
It's
They
more
don't
house,
connect.
but there's no
The little lines. You talking about on the top toolbar?
Yeah, so that appears to be the links to other, yeah.
Well, the top toolbars, that's the other stuff that we're doing.
Right,
Like
so
I
I
said,
just figured it's not working
that's
Okay.
not a malfunction. We disable those.
Okay.
We
I
disable
figured
those.
so. I just-
You know the stuff I just said? I said there's a lot of stuff you don't know about? That's the stuff
Okay.
you don't know about. Yes, sir.
So when you go to the page, you have the media, your social media on the side, when you click on Twitter or Facebook, that's down into our blog of this Ultimate Fitness.
That's just our social media for the getting fit together. I mean, frankly, people say, well, should I say? It's got word for me, so why should I have everybody like that? I said, it's not really any big deal. We're going to be doing all that's going to be. I'm going to be sharing articles. Imagine that. I'm going to be sharing non-tagged articles to all those social media platforms. And they really look cool. I mean, we designed all these. We had some really cool banners done for the Twitter, Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and Google Plus. Andy Mancuso, big shout out to Andy at MDOT. She's a really amazing individual. But what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be sharing articles, uncoded articles, to all those different social media platforms. Who would that benefit? People in the Rotator. Okay, people in the Rotator. And what do you have to do to be a Rotator? You have to be an Emerald. You have to be on Shakeology or Performance Line, Home Direct. You have to be an MDOT member. And you have to share an article once every 4 days. By the way, no more blog, no more blogger, no more publishing articles. You're sharing an article to 5 of your social media platforms. It's going to take less than a minute. And then you're going to make a nice comment to the article. It's a lot more streamlined. I already talked about that, right? Did I talk about that Thursday? I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's about I'm going to do a training. Go ahead.
What about those that have been posting and doing everything over the past 6 months? You know, how they're going to say, well, what are they getting out of everything that they've been able to do to help us build this traffic?
Well, they're going to start getting, well, that's why they're going to continue, because I know a lot of people have benefited off of doing the sharing and everything like that, but things are about to get, I mean, that's one of the reasons that Pete Sue put the additional funds in to designing the sidebar with all the Beachbody stuff. We're going to have better conversions, especially with all our new landing pages. All those new landing, they don't do that stuff for free, guys. I mean, we're just putting on additional layers to add it. So all it's going to do is increase the conversion, increase the opt-ins, the leads. And then when you see, when on Tuesday morning, when you click that little drop down, wait till you see what's going to happen there. It's pretty cool. So go ahead.
Okay, so my question was then, when you go to that page, that's my personal page, it's coded to me. Now if my customer clicks on, that customer should be coded to me, correctly?
Yeah, they're coded for you. So it doesn't matter. If they go to, okay, now I see what you're saying.
Now
If they go to our
team.
team Facebook page and click on the links, they're tagged to you.
Okay.
So anyway, the question was, if they had since the Getting Fit Together blog has the Facebook, and it's gonna be the Rotator links.
Right.
If you send traffic there with your link, they're digitally tagged to you, period. So no matter what link they click on, it's always gonna be just like when if they click on the blog and they see somebody's coach's ID, it's because you clicked on somebody's blog, they're tagged to you, so that's it. Yes, ma'am.
I just want to clarify that if someone's not a part of the lead with their project yet, they can still get on NDOT and have their own.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. That's all part of NBC Dot. The question was, if you're not a part of the Lead Rotator project, just if you wanted to share an article every 4 days, that's all we're doing, okay? And then you have, for the organic traffic that comes in, it's the way the whole blog is built. But no, I mean, I don't, people ask me, so what do I have to be? I said, no, you don't have to be a part of the Lead Rotator, couldn't care less. Really, I couldn't. That's only if you want to participate and have an opportunity to get free stuff, But people ask me, do I need to be, here's 2 things I require people when they come in, when they work with our team, my team, personal team and Brandy. Number 1, UFT training, ultimatefitnessteam.com. You have to go through all the training. Your second step is to sign up for an NBC Dot account. That's it. They have to do that. I mean, the tools are there. I don't want to do presentations all day. I don't want them to learn how to pitch people. I want them to point somebody to a tool that does the selling and the closing for them. Would you want that? Okay, that's why we do that. Okay, and the blog. I mean, my God, it's a $100,000 blog. It's personalized to you for $24.95 a month. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. You had a question.
So you just had a blog account, and it looks like the system is based off of storing data files. There's someone has their browser auto delete their files every time they close their browser, and come back to that site, there's some rotation around the first time every time.
You know what? That's going to be an input question right there. It's a little bit more. It's a little bit more than just cookies, but well, I know. But he's saying it there. But see, I can't answer that. I cannot.
I work in the internet. I work in the marketing spectrum. All browsers are going to default where every time you close a browser, by default it's going to try to put all your cookies so that they're not stored on your hard drive. That would make the inbox system not recognize.
Well, actually, it's a little bit more than cookies. So you would need to reach out to NBC Dot and talk to them about that because it's a lot more than just cookies. Okay, it's a lot more than cookies than what we're doing. But that would be something you would talk to him about because I can guarantee you they're up to date on all the technology, everything's coming out. And okay, so good question though. Yes.
My question is, when you go into the, then you put together a blog, and if you become a member and a part participant in the Rotator, I was wondering, I noticed that you have all of the media pages connected together. So when you do a share, will they all come out together at the same time on all your media pages, or will you still need to put your shares on each individual page?
I don't really understand the question. You better restate that.
Okay, the question, huh?
You still have to do it individually.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Got it.
You're okay. I don't even know how to restate the question there, so I'm sorry. Yes, dude. Well, there's different campaigns. Sue was asking how often did they get a campaign. We have, I think they loaded 6 new campaigns in there yesterday. We're gonna have new campaigns for size. By the way, Mel helped us out a lot. We have 6 new customer to coach campaigns that will be implemented next week too. If you're a free customer, if you're a free member, if you're a one-time Shakeology purchaser, if you're HD Shakeology, if you're a on-demand challenge pack customer, we have all new. What's that?
Just a fitness program.
Just a fitness program. So we get them free customers, but this is also people that you buy from. So
So if you put somebody on,
no, I don't know, Sue. I don't know. So that was something. If you want to find out how often they get the emails, reach out to inbound customer support. They'll tell you. Yeah, Peter.
As far as what you mentioned there, as far as everyone's doing the project for the last 6 months, I had 100 or so people doing that. You said some people were successful in that, you wrote here, and got customers and coaches, and some did not, or.
Here's what you want to know the current background. How developed is your social media? How much do people pay attention to you? That's the main factor. Laura Amelia absolutely crushed it, but she is. I mean, my God, she is. We were looking at some of our back end people. We were looking at different people's sites and their social media pages. We really pay a lot of attention to what people do. And this is why we develop a lot of this stuff. And this is one of Randy's guys, his top programmer and SEO expert. He's saying, my God, I said, Laura Amelia is doing this and this. We're going to have a training. What I can't explain it to you.
Yeah, sure.
Because this is way SEO stuff. But he was saying something that Laura does within her Beachbody profile that is it's just absolutely amazing. And shout out to Laura Amelia, but she had a great benefit from this. Another thing by sharing these articles, it also. Did my mic just die? Okay. So anyway, there's a lot of things that we're going to be rolling out and sharing. And I keep on going back to what you said. I have no idea about what you said. That would only affect the lead rotator, but we would not be doing the lead rotator if it was worthless. Okay.
Well, no, I'm just saying if you weren't in the lead rotator, you would your customer put someone else.
If you send somebody to your page
And they didn't.
and they were digitally tagged to you.
If they didn't fill out the form and their cookies and password, they wouldn't see you.
Yeah, but if they went to your page from the link that you shared, they would be digitally tagged to you right then.
On the social.
Exactly. So I just wanted to clarify that right there. Okay, I just wanted to clarify that right there. Eddie?
Just to clarify, I don't think Laura got any free leads from the Rotator. It was something that she did on her own page, right?
Well, I'm not sure. All I know that people did, I did a whole testimonial video several months ago on that, Peter. Anyway.
I guess what I'm trying to get at is that all the people have been sharing, the Rotator really wasn't in place. It was us sharing our own articles on our pages. We benefited from what we did. It wasn't the Rotator. So I want you to think that people.
Well,
No, and there's some perception that what people think and thought, so.
the original plan was to share Rotator links, not to share digitally coded links. Then we started sharing everybody's, you're sharing your own information,
No, I think
guys.
it's great.
Right.
Absolutely. So,
I love what it looks like. I'm hearing good things all around me, so, kudos to you guys, so.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
One thing that caught my eye up there is every time you clicked on a link, it took them to the program. Is there other links where it's gonna take them to the challenge pack? My goal is to be Success Club, get them on Shake, get them on the program. Are there banners that will be more specific to challenge packs? Just throwing that out.
well, right there, this is not, when people share articles, they're not, I mean, we may have articles that have to do with that. But right now, we're just giving them different options to become your customer at the end.
It's just the banner.
There's probably a pretty good chance that might be happening. Right now, those are strictly the rotators for the Beachbody stuff that we use on there because it's already in your back office, and we just have the rotator, the code. So whoever's either coded in there or whatever. So.
One of the things I want you to understand, this is gonna evolve. Because now we got Randy's eyes on it, we got other people's eyes. We're gonna be testing, we're gonna be collecting data, and as things are gonna be progressing, we're gonna be making sure what works. Because as this thing starts to rotate and starts to get a lot of traffic, we wanna make sure that we capture as many customers, coaches, and people to buy product as possible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I just want to say, this guy is really super techy, and but I think it's great. I've never seen anything like it. It could be made more simple. There is an evolution, but you guys are breaking ground here that's never been done before that I've seen. So there may be questions, stuff like that, as far as how to make it better. And it sounds like you guys are receptive to that, but to me, it's an easy way to be connected with you directly, and that's really what we're talking about. And then everyone underneath you. So I think you guys done fantastic.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. He was just giving us props for the technology. The thing is, guys, you can build your own blog where you can have your own coded links in there. We never had to worry about questions like this gentleman had right there. Okay? You can do that. Just pull out your checkbook and write the check for about $50,000 to do what we did here. Minimum. And then you have to find a health, nutrition, and fitness expert to write content for you every single week. Then you have to pay $20,000 to $30,000 a month to drive that kind of traffic to your website. Then I could go on and on and on. Okay, $24.95 a month, you have all this. If you want to participate in the lead rotator, you can by doing 2 minutes of work every 4 days. So I think that about covers everything, Pete. Anybody else? I know it kind of sometimes you get some wild questions, but I'm glad to address that though. So anybody else?
I just want to say thank you for all your hard work.
Oh, thanks, Shannon. Appreciate it.
I know we get a lot of information, so let's go beyond that. So a couple more things is, again, we want to recognize so many different people that are driving the organization, that are blowing up, that are bringing people in and making them understand what Beachbody is all about. A lot of times, people really don't really get how fast Beachbody is growing. This month, they're probably going to put in about 40 to 50,000 coaches. Because last year, in this month, and this is usually the slowest months in most network marketing companies, August, especially within Beachbody that we've known, is everybody who's participated in the Challenge Cup. Last year, we put in 30,000 coaches. Okay, so start thinking about that. I want you to understand, if you're getting leads and you're getting people and you're getting coaches through the blog and they come in, what is Beachbody's main messages? When Carl Deichler talks about his main message is get them trained. Get them through their coach basics and whatever they're saying. We're saying the same thing. The people that you bring into this organization, you got to get them through the training. And why do you want to do that? Is because if they go through the training, their chances of being successful are more advanced than if you just sign somebody up to get the 2 points and then you say next. We'd never fit into that. I know there's people out there that try to get to wherever, and to get to certain levels in the company when it comes to points. You know what, to me, that doesn't matter. I'd rather sign up 5 coaches a month, and those 5 coaches are going to get me to, multiple 7-figure income. That's what I want. I could care less than signing up 50 people and getting 100 challenge pack points. Again, that's just my preference. My philosophy is giving you a lifestyle where you can be on the beach, golfing every single day, because I know Bart calls me every day and says, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm golfing." What do you need? And it's true, because Noel, we were golfing yesterday when he called. I was like,
Dude, I'm working, man.
But here's the thing, guys. I want you to have that lifestyle. That lifestyle is what I want to create for you. Not create, help you achieve with the tools that we have, not created for you. Another thing, how many of you know people who work long hours, make a lot of money, have no freedom, can't hang out with their family, can't go on vacation, because if they do, they don't get paid? That's the opposite of what we do. Again, this is not a get-rich scheme. But what we're doing is we're giving you the skill set to be able to determine your own destiny. And what is that? It's getting people in, having them train, having them see the value. And what we're also doing, we're working on creating a new opportunity video that is professionally done, that is going to be amazing. And the reason why we want to do that is a lot of times we get people to say, "What video do I send?" But we've created a lot of different videos. But what we want to do is we want to create a message of opportunity, of freedom, lifestyle, testimonials, of helping people achieve something that they've never been able to accomplish. Because here's the fact. Half of America is broke. Think about it. The other half, or 3/4 of them, they're making a good living. And then you got the top people who make a lot of money. Now think about this. The average person makes what the average income is between 20 and 30,000, somewhere between there. How many can survive on there, especially raising a family? And again, we lived it, we understand it. And we're living paycheck to paycheck to paycheck and didn't know what we were going to do. Until we got involved with Beachbody, we didn't realize what was out there. But then, as I started to grow with this, I started to grow my skill set. That's what every single one of you have to start doing. And what we want to do is help you create that skill set by you getting involved with this blog and understanding how this can benefit you, not me, you, and how you can drive traffic to that blog to help you grow your business. I mean, it really is that simple. So I know many of you, and I know there's been people that have been around for eight years, and they're like, "Man, Pete, what are you doing this time?" You know what? I've tried, and I've tried, and I've tried. And the reason why I tried is because I wanted to create something that was well worth it. And if I had failures, absolutely. If I didn't have failures and I was successful all the time, people would say, "Oh, it comes easy." It is never easy. Guys, I've been told no more times than anybody. I've lost more friends than anybody I know because they know I talk about Beachbody. And if you're not part of my inner circle about being about Beachbody, you know what? That's on you, because I'm not going to change. But I'm not telling you to lose your friends. What I'm trying to tell you is you're gonna shift the mindset, and to have a mindset shift. I put a video up yesterday on the Ultimate Fitness Team. If you didn't watch that, you need to watch it. And it talked about what you need to do to develop yourself to have that mindset shift. And Mark, I know Mark has been around he was inactive for like 6-7 years, and I know he's come back. But here's the thing, he sees the big difference in what we have now and what we have then. Big difference. Now he's more excited now, even more than what he was back then, because he sees where we're at with this. So again, there's people out there that are inactive. This is a good way for them to be able to jump back on board and say, "You know what, I can share this to my Facebook. I can do this, and I can grow my business without having to talk to people." Because what happens when you lose your warm market? You have nowhere else to go. Here, there's millions upon millions of people. Finally, I'm gonna touch on one more thing. This morning, I got an email from my next door neighbor who lived across the street from me. The day I started Team Beachbody, he started Amway. And again, I'm not going to say anything negative, but by the time in 4 months, what I was making in 3 or 4 days, it was taking him 2 to 3 months to make. And he finally jumped on board but it was too late because he had to go back to Asia because he was here on a visa. But he contacted me today and he says, I'm ready for Beachbody. When we open up Korea, I have the masses ready to blow this thing up. I never blew him off. And the reason why I never blew him off is because he still was hungry, he's determined, and he is gonna make this happen. So when Korea opens up, I'm there, and I have someone there. So always make sure that you never blow anybody off. Even when you get messages from across, the pond or Australia or Mexico or whatever, you know what? Keep them in your file because when we launch those companies, I'm telling you, this thing is gonna skyrocket. So with that, guys, I want to thank all of you for being here. Everybody across the country, brand new coaches. You know what? We're excited to have you. This thing is about to get fun. So thank you, everybody. Bye.